why we need you, Nath.
I said to Nath before, I was like, just leave the cameras there, mate. You can just go and get some food, or just go out and do another job, and we'll just crack on. That wouldn't work.
Screwed.
We'd be talking to a camera that's not even on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one ran out of battery, so.
You're back though. You're back. So, where we talked about what you're doing now, where do you want to go with your business and your photography and everything like that?
Do you know, I get asked this question all the time. It's a bit of a funny one because at the moment where I'm sort of work with small businesses, medium-sized businesses, and sometimes actually big businesses, but I also do weddings, I also do real estate stuff, and the thing I want to get into is portraits, but what I don't want to be doing is slugging off for the rest of my life. So I've kind of got a few little I'm doing like the YouTube thing and all that, and whether that creates a passive income eventually, then
It's doing well already.
it's doing all right. I mean, the problem is trying to juggle everything.
Yeah, you do a lot, don't
you? Yeah, I mean, I'm like Monday night I was up till 2 a.m. editing.
Mate, you are
what day is it
always
today?
up
No,
at
Sunday.
stupid o'clock.
Sunday I was up till 2 a.m. Monday I was up till 1 a.m.
Mate, I will wake up in the morning and go, mate, videos when you drive. It's 2 a.m.
2 a.m. What are you doing? Go to bed, Nath.
Because the thing is, at the moment where I'm still doing a bit of PT, I'm like maxed out because I don't want to. I could do it, but I don't want to run the risk of going. Oh, I'm not going to stop PTing and then just go full time photography, videography because
I feel like you should take the risk, man.
Yeah.
Because you are. The thing is, the way I see it is, you might have a couple of months where you might take a little bit of a financial hit from whatever you're making from the PT you're doing. By the way, Nath you do like home visits, don't you? You don't.
I do like home visits, and I've got a couple of online clients and stuff.
Yeah, so it's just a minimal bit of PT, but I think the time that you will have to be able to push your personal brands and your YouTube and other work, I think it would have that long-term benefit. It's just having that thing where you can just be like, right, I need to just stop that because it is holding you back, I reckon.
Yeah, it definitely holds me back. I mean, it is quite good because it gets me out of the house.
Sorry if Nath PTs you, by the way.
Yeah,
Trying to get him to leave you.
He loves
it. Do you know what? The reality of it is, PT's not where you're going to be and not where you want to be.
No, not in
the
like
reality of it.
time.
But like,
or less than that.
Well, you kind of know where you want to be. Yeah, like photography's your
this
kind
year
of thing,
I've done
innit?
a lot of traveling, so I've spent a lot of money. I'm just about to go to Japan, hence why we're doing this today.
Yeah.
So I think once I get back from Japan and I'm a little bit settled down, I'll go to Bruges in June, but then after that I've got nothing else planned. So I can then sort of settle down and sort of
Figure out where you're at.
Make a better decision, yeah.
But you will go away again.
Oh yeah, definitely. This year I'll go away again. I want to go back to New York and maybe Chicago.
Here's a question for you. Where is... Okay, two questions. Question one, where is the best place you've ever shot?
Oh, New York.
Okay.
For street, New York.
For street, New York. Okay.
Iceland for non-street.
Iceland for non-street. Okay. So now give me where you want to go. Where's number one? If you could pick anywhere, click your fingers and go and do some street and non-street. Two places you haven't been that you would like to go.
I think Japan's going to be really good.
Japan, yeah, but I've been to Japan, but not to shoot. So I'm really looking forward to Japan. It would actually be high on my list. Where else? I wouldn't mind going to like Vietnam and Asia for shooting.
Asia would be quite cool.
Hong Kong. I might go to Shanghai maybe later this year. That'll be cool. I really want to travel. So one of the things I want to do if I settle down and have kids, which is debatable because they're little brats. I would love to go to Norway and travel across Norway. That would be.
We spoke about going to Norway, didn't we? The fjords.
The
fjords.
Yeah,
that looks
and also
beautiful.
Faroe Islands. That would also be somewhere I'd like to go. Faroe Islands.
Where's that?
It's kind of up Iceland towards Denmark.
Nice. So
Do you know where
snowy.
Iceland is? Do you know where Denmark is?
Yeah.
Okay.
You love all them places, don't you? You're very
I prefer cold
Viking-ish.
places. Yeah, I'd rather go hiking than lay on a beach. In fact, I can't stand laying on a beach. You don't either, do you?
Not a massive.
No, you're good at it.
I'm good at it, but
You love it more than me.
Shut up. Do you know I told you about her lying?
You
No. You know for a fact I can't do it for too long. So what happens is I start walking to the shop and go and get beers, or I want to go and play bat and ball in the sea.
You sit there on your phone and ignore me for hours.
Or I go and do a bit of snorkeling. So it's not that I don't like doing it. a morning of it or an afternoon of it
Yeah,
is,
I was the
is,
same. I
is
don't mind doing a
enough.
bit.
I'd rather go and play golf in the morning like we do when we go to Mallorca, which is quite a good start to the day.
So
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, I don't mind sitting by a pool and having a few beers, but it's hard to do it all day. You need to break it up. We're pretty good at breaking it up.
I don't know how
Yeah.
people go on these all-inclusive holidays for 2 weeks. That is I'd rather stay at home.
I've actually
Genuinely.
never been on an all-inclusive.
We've got all inclusive in Rhodes.
Have we?
Yeah.
Well, it'd be my first
I mean, I
one.
fully understand it for people that have kids and stuff. I feel like it's a better way to do it. You've got kind of children areas. It's a lot easier. But as a couple, I wouldn't be able to kind of go there and just sit by the pool every single day for 2 weeks. I mean,
No.
I'm more of an excursion guy. I'd like to go on different excursions
so do
and
I.
hire
Go adventures
ATVs
and
or
stuff.
mopeds or go and at least get some sort of culture, which we did a very good job, I think, when we went to Santorini. We did quite a lot,
Yeah.
didn't we? We did something every day.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I would rather like travel around somewhere. I don't want to have any.
You're a
other
photographer
afternoon.
though. I mean, you're just constantly going looking for that next
Moving.
shot, aren't you?
Yeah, there is that as well.
Mm.
Which is
Nate's
good
gonna
and
be that
bad.
like, you know, that like dad who like walks around with his camera around.
Yeah.
Kids just want to go and play in the sea. He's like, no, I'm going to this mountain, going to
Picture.
take some pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is also the other thing.
Capturing the
about having
memories.
kids. I think,
It'd be a lot harder to take pictures.
Yeah, I'll drag them with me.
Yeah.
I'll have a kid on the back and a camera at the front. Yeah, I'm not sure that would be a good look. But yeah, no, yeah, Norway definitely is high on my list, I think. And
There you
then
go. That's next
in
year.
terms of street though, yeah, I think Asia.
Have
and
you done
outside of
have you done
Asia.
like Berlin?
I've been to Berlin, but not for photos.
Why do I feel like it would be quite good streety or not?
I've got quite a few friends in Berlin, so there is actually talk about. I said I was going to go now. Maybe in May go to Berlin, but I've got a wedding at the end of May, and I don't think it's going to work.
Okay.
I
Oh,
don't think. But
interesting.
Berlin's good. Germany's quite cool for street. It's maybe not a natural pick, but yeah, it's quite cool. I know lots of good street photographers from.
What about
Germany.
somewhere like Italy?
I'd love to go. I was actually talking to someone about this the other day. I'd love to go to Venice because Venice actually. I've been to Venice before, and when you go to Venice, it's like street. Oh, you've been to Venice, right? Have
No.
you?
No.
It's a strange place because it's kind of smelly, but it's really cool. It's really obviously quirky. It's just like a cool place. Like the vibe is good. It's a cool place to be. But if you go like an hour north, you go into the Dolomites.
Yeah.
So it's obviously, I think that's part of the Alps, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can kind of get the best of both worlds there. So that's what I did when I went, and I'd actually like to do it again. Italy, like we were talking Napoli, that'd be sick for street photography.
That'd be
you'd
street.
probably
Yeah, you
die.
probably lose your camera.
I don't know a great deal of street photography. I've got a couple of people I know in Milan. I think Milan would be quite cool.
Yeah, Milan would be cool.
I've been to Milan before though, but again, not for photography.
Yeah, there's some really nice. It's just quite a beautiful country, isn't it? Italy.
Yeah, it's wicked. I love it.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, I mean, it's been quite interesting.
It's been quite a lot.
Anyone that wants some quirky pictures of themselves in the street, you know where to go. That sounds really wrong.
That sounds really
Do you have to
weird.
ask people before you take pictures
Yeah,
of them?
yeah. 'Cause you do
street photography. Everyone asks this as well because it's strange, and I always say to people, it is a bit strange. Like
It was a bit weird. If I was like
Yeah, it's
if I
weird,
was
isn't it?
standing there like waiting for a tube and like
Someone was
some
taking a
geezers
picture of
like
me.
on his knee like getting the angle of me, I'd be like,
oh,
And
mate,
you
you wouldn't know.
You'd
I'm
feel
like
a bit
ninja.
awkward.
I'm like.
yeah, they don't even
Really?
know. I guess
Sometimes
I
they
guess
do.
do you know what? I think as from an outsider's perspective, you think that when you see some of the pictures, you think that you've just gone up to them and took a picture. But is it not like that?
No, it is like
It
that.
is like that.
So you
Yeah.
take it
It
and then
is
you go
weird,
up to
like,
them
it
and
is
say,
weird.
"Can I use this?"
No,
Or do you just not ask?
no.
What if they just see themselves on your thing?
I know someone actually who took a picture. It's like an abstract picture, and it's like a side profile, and they are like a silhouette, complete silhouette. You can't tell any detail on them at all, and it's on an orange background, and he's got glass over his eye. It's a wicked photo, and he found that picture because that picture was so good it went slightly viral, and he was like, "That's so sick," but obviously you couldn't really tell it was him. But I don't know that's happened to anyone else at all.
I suppose,
That's quite
yeah, the
cool.
world's
So it's
not that
random,
small,
yeah.
is
I
it?
mean, how many people live in London? Is it 60 million, is it?
No, 60
no,
million?
no.
No.
How many people live in the UK? Is it 70 million?
It must be
live in
about
the
70 to
I think
80.
it's 7 or 8 million
Yeah,
in
it's
London.
like 10% is in London, yeah.
So of that many million people in London, the chances are of you actually finding someone.
Okay,
unlikely.
what's the worst reaction you've had? You've been chased
Probably
yet?
me.
Nah. So, yeah, this is another question I get a lot as well. So, I've only ever had really one like negative interaction. Every time I go shooting, I always talk to people. You always end up having conversations with people because they're like, "What are you doing?" And then you show them, and they're like, "Oh, that's really cool." And you show. Like the thing is, if out of context you take one picture, it does look a bit strange. But lots of my work's like abstract, so you can't actually see the face. It's only some that you can really see who it is, or it's really the camera's really close to their face. I like to vary it so it's not completely like weirdo territory. A lot of it's a bit more creative, but one girl didn't actually even take a picture of her, so that was the joke. And yeah, she was livid, and I was like, "Yo, I didn't even take a picture of you."
Really?
Yeah, I was like eyeing the picture up of her. She's a bit far away. It was a bit boring. She wasn't the most interesting subject, so I was like, "Nah." And then she like started coming over and screaming. She's like, "You can't take pictures like that."
Oh.
But the
What did
thing
you say
is,
when you said I didn't take a picture?
I literally said I didn't take a picture. She was like, "I don't believe you." And I showed her. She was like, "I still don't believe you." But I literally didn't take a picture. So yeah, the one time I didn't take a picture, I got shouted at. But to be honest with you, I'm
People are
quite
weird.
chill. So like people come up to me all the time, but I'm just like, I'll explain to them what's going on.
And then they're normally
And
pretty
then
cool.
yeah, if they really didn't like the picture, I would just delete it. I'm
Yeah.
not that precious about it.
Do you know what I see? I see on TikTok, there's like a cool photographer, but he does it obviously in a much better place, like Times Square or whatever, or somewhere in LA or New York. And he goes up to people and he's like, "Yo, can I take a picture of you?"
Yeah, so
And then he
they're
takes
like, "Oh, I'm a
really-
street photographer." You're not a street photographer.
No.
If you go up to someone, that's just street portraits.
Yeah, he
This is
does
something
street
completely
portrait.
different.
Obviously,
He calls himself a
doing
street
doing it for
photographer.
TikTok and got.
Yeah, I know.
But the
there's a
pictures are
few.
really, really cool because obviously he just does it there and there and does some cool pictures. Then people actually love it.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, most people wouldn't want their photo taken. I don't know about you guys.
No,
but
I mean,
would be
I
like,
reckon
no.
these things for TikTok and that again, like we said,
Yeah.
probably staged.
All of TikTok's staged. It's a joke.
So
It's
staged.
So dumb. It's not even good.
It's
just
so
obvious,
it's so
isn't it?
staged. It's so funny, and that's the thing. Again, going back to the social media thing, you got to take everything with a pinch of salt, man. Everything you
Massively.
see from some of these videos to like so much of it is a setup and staged, but
Yeah, it's
somehow
rubbish,
people don't believe that or see that is bonkers. But yeah, some of them are great and funny, but remember, a lot of it is staged and set up, and a lot of stuff's not real. So don't believe it.
Yeah.
Most of social media is not real. I think
Yeah.
that the sooner you wrap your head around that, the better.
Yeah.
Mentally, for people, like if you struggle with mental health, then social media is a dangerous place.
Yeah,
to
it's very, very, very dangerous. Yeah, because I mean, it can destroy people's lives really when they start looking into it and think that people are doing better than you or have better lives than you, and what are you doing wrong? Why have you been given this shit life? Do you know what I mean? It's not really like that. You're
No.
just looking at something that's not real, and
Just looking at the best bits.
But the thing is, what you've got
Yeah.
to remember is nothing's changed. It's human nature. We used to read and watch and look at pictures in magazines.
Yeah.
So the difference is now it's all just digital.
On a
it's all done
screen.
online. So the problems for kids growing up now are exactly the same as they were
but,
when they were younger.
but
But it's
I would
way
say
worse.
it's way worse.
exaggerated.
Whereas you look at a magazine or a newspaper, it has an end page. Social media doesn't have an end page. This is why people are and kids are scrolling through
It's always
TikTok
another
and
magazine,
Instagram
though.
for but it's
But
on
yeah, I
phone.
see your
Do
point.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know
It's
what I
never
mean?
ending. You could scroll forever and you'd find pictures or videos or whatever.
And I guess magazines. I mean, everyone knows that the news chat shit and clickbait, but I mean, social media probably chats more shit than the news does. You know what I mean? The amount of
it's
stuff
all
that you
completely unverified as to whether it's real or fake
Yeah.
or like. I
Fake
know
news.
that in Germany they have to put like ad and then I think is it, I don't know if it's Germany, but I'm sure there's a country you have to say whether you've airbrushed your picture.
filter. I saw that the
Oh,
other
I
day.
think it might be like a Scandinavian country, like a Sweden
I
or
wanna say
something.
Sweden. Yeah.
But I mean, don't hold me to that. But that is a good thing.
It is a
Like
good
if this
thing.
photo has been edited, like most photos have been,
Yeah.
no one puts a picture of them looking 100% real, do they? Not when they can use a filter. And
Are you
make
telling me that
themselves
the
look golden.
pictures you take of me are not real? I thought they were all real, man.
Heavily edited. David
I
Beckham's head
remember
goes
you
on.
had to edit like a sweat patch on my bum
Oh,
crack
yeah.
once. He did a gym shoot of me and I did a squat and I had a sweaty bum crack.
But I mean,
And he
things
had
like
to
that.
edit
Yeah, I
it
guess
out.
that's not.
Imagine
That's
if
not
someone
as
walked
bad.
in on you doing that. They'd be like, what the
Oh, I've got worse story than that.
Oh, God.
no, shall we? Shall we? You know what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
say.
mean, just kind of be careful with what you say, but yeah, you can tell the story.
what?
Are we on the same page? Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right, you got to tell me now.
This is bad.
Do you
actually.
know?
Do I?
No, I don't know if she.
No,
I
this is-
don't know if.
Can I say?
I actually think this might be the only time anyone else has ever known.
Nah, yeah, maybe. No, Emma, I mean, you must know.
We'll
Can I
say
say
it and
one
then I'll
thing?
find out.
We did a favour.
I did this for the clothing line.
Yeah, we
this is
did.
how desperate it got and how like we were trying to save the company that we had to go to desperate things.
Go on.
And this is probably why we're so bonded, mate. We've been through
We've been through everything.
We've been through, you name it,
Oh,
we've
you
been
can
through
tell. I
it.
don't really want to tell it. It brings back memories.
Mate, I think they're still on my computer.
That's weird if they are.
No, they must have gone. Anyway, so basically we worked with a guy who we actually became quite good friends with, actually,
Yeah.
didn't we? And he helped us with in terms of the supplying of the clothes and whatnot. Did that just go up?
No,
Or
it
was
was
that
No,
Max.
it's just Max.
So he helped us with the supplying of clothes, and he also had a brand himself, which was male underwear,
Right.
but it wasn't like boxer briefs.
Wait, I know
You know the
this.
story.
I know this.
So basically, his stuff was marketed towards homosexual people, homosexual men.
Mhm.
And yeah, we did him a favour because we had a studio and obviously I was a photographer.
And I was a
Mike
model
Mike was the
in
model.
reasonably good shape.
And you know what the worst thing was? Like the taking of the pictures was bad because we were like jock straps, weren't it?
Yeah, it was a
Like,
jock strap,
These
yeah.
were slightly rascal underwear. If I have got the computer on the computer.
No,
Please.
you're not. Mate, my hairy
Nathan,
ass.
I
Nah.
beg you.
No, do you know
I
what the worst thing
beg.
was though? Obviously, I've got to touch these images up. I'm like I'm like zoomed in towards Mike's penis.
Hey, so
Honestly.
he was literally looking at my bum
And bum, yeah.
getting rid of some hair to make sure that it looked
Honestly.
prettier for a website that I actually ended up on.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't care about doing it, but then
We
it was
did-
more
no,
Nathan
I
having to
actually,
edit.
I actually got paid for it, but only a little bit of money because we did it as a favour.
I didn't see
You
none of
didn't
that. So yeah, so basically the guy wanted us to me to model and Nathan to edit the photos for the website, and then he gave us quite a decent discount, didn't he, on
Yeah,
some
he
shipping.
just helped us. He just sort of smoothed the relationship.
So I was
out,
like,
yeah.
we had like a day to prepare for it. So I was in the shower putting Veet on my bum and
Yeah,
stuff.
oh my
Nice.
I had to put Veet on my bum and try and get rid of as much hair as possible. and,
Nathan, I'm getting them pictures off of you.
And
do you know what?
I
If they're
am.
still on there,
no, they're not
I
going
might
on here. I mean,
blackmail
maybe not the bum ones. I mean, you can put the front ones on if you want.
yeah, I'll see if I've got. Do you know,
Actually, no, my bum might
don't-
watch this.
I don't think I've got. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I've got them anymore.
So yeah, I had to
That
do
is
They
some
were very
like,
quick to
hilarious.
delete.
yeah, I had to do some modelling for a specific underwear company.
Yeah, which he
And
actually.
Nathan had to edit.
Yeah, I had to edit them. Yeah, he actually asked me if I wanted to take over running it recently. Did I tell you that?
Did it? No, he didn't tell me
Yeah.
that. Did you say no?
I said no. Man. Yeah. I needed a break from running a clothing brand.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, that's how me
Well,
and
on
Nathan
that
become
note,
Yeah.
Yeah, on that note,
On Mike's penis and hairless bum.
I think we're going to call that a day for today because
Well, are
Max
we
is
doing,
about to
we
wake
doing a
up.
part 2? Or is that?
Well, that one's quite long, mate. That's nearly an hour's long. So might have to cut this one up into 2 parts.
Oh, we can discuss that in a moment.
And the dog's going to need.
the dog's waking up now.
Yeah.
As you can probably hear. Oh,
But
Yeah.
anyway, I think that's been a pretty good episode and
Yeah.
quite interesting.
Thank you, Nath.
Oh, funny enough,
My
who
pleasure.
got mugged off for the 4th episode in a row?
or was it you? Well, I mean, you don't help yourself, do you? Nipple hanging out, teeth, food in your teeth,
Yeah.
holes in your socks. What else did you do? Oh, you said you look fat.
No, I'm talking about the evidence of me wearing certain underwear
Oh,
for certain
shucks.
Oh,
companies.
right, I see.
Anyway.
I mean, you looked
I
alright.
mean, I looked all right. I thought I was in good nick then.
Really, it was me getting mugged off because I had to zoom in on
You
your
had to
ass
see my
crack.
bum, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, it was good fun. Them
Yeah,
pictures
good
will stay
times.
in the archives.
I hope they're deleted.
But anyway, on that note, Nath, thank you very
Nath.
much for coming on.
Pleasure, guys.
Hope you
And,
enjoyed it, everyone.
Yeah. So everyone, that is
Plug yourself,
Nathan.
Nath.
NJM Fleekies.
Fleekies.com.
.com, yeah, yeah, that was a bit of a car crash, wasn't it? Then? Yeah, no, NJM Flicks on pretty much all social media. I'm on YouTube as well. If you're interested in photography, I talk about photography on there.
Yeah. So if you ever need any work or anything, he is your guy, and he is the voice that you will probably continue to hear in the background.
Yeah, I'll return to my rightful place, the other side of
The
the
other
camera.
side of the camera.
Where I can stop, I can put out the fires.
But anyway, thank you very much for listening. If you made it that
Thank
far,
you. Ta-ra.
see
Peace
ya.
out, guys.
Bye.